What's going on, ladies and gentlemen? Welcome back to another video. I am back at this little residential lake that you guys may or may not remember from a video maybe a week or two ago. I'm not sure when this video is going to come out chronologically, but me and my main man Logan Anderson fishing right there on his little John boat came out to this exact same lake recently, and we just crushed them. We crushed them on topwater. I think I caught like 20 fish. I kind of lost count. Caught some nice ones, some 3s, some 4s, and a 5. Really great little day. So I'm hoping to replicate that success with a little bit more fishing today. Now in that video, we did like a little micro boat versus John boat fishing challenge, but today we're doing something a little bit different. I think Logan is just like straight up fishing today. He's gonna be throwing a ton of topwater since we know that's been the pattern out here. If you guys wanna check out his videos from our little collaborations, make sure you go check out his channel. I am gonna be doing a little something that I like to do once a month. You guys should be pretty familiar with it by now. And that is a little mystery tackle box slam. Now, what's going to be interesting about this mystery tackle box slam attempt is I have not got my box yet this month. I'm going to tell you guys exactly what mystery tackle box is if you're not familiar with it in just a second, but I haven't got my box yet this month. I normally get them kind of middle or later on in the month. And I'm not sure if the coronavirus is affecting, you know, how they ship these boxes. They are still shipping, by the way, but maybe it's slowing them down a little bit. I don't know. But if you guys have ever seen my fishing man cave, you'll know that I have like a pile, and I do mean a pile, of either like old mystery tackle boxes or extra mystery tackle boxes, or maybe ones that I never got around to using, or just whatever. So I have like dozens of old ones. So I grabbed one this morning, a random one. All I did was shake it to make sure there was stuff in there, and I grabbed it. So not really quite sure what's in there, but I'm sure that I can make it work regardless of what's in there. So a mystery tackle box is this little box right here. They come in several different styles, several different price points, but basically what it is, it's exactly what the name indicates. It's a mystery tackle box. The box is delivered to your home every single month, and it is filled with baits, fishing lures of all kinds. There's like bass boxes, there's panfish boxes, there's ice fishing boxes, I think there's saltwater boxes, and there's all different kinds of mystery tackle boxes you can get delivered right to your house every single month. I love them. I've been getting them for 5 years now because every single time I get one, I get a new lure that I've never used before, and that's pretty cool to me. So if you guys want to check out Mystery Tackle Box and get one for yourself, this is a great time right now. Everybody's on quarantine and lockdown, so people are kind of stocking up on fishing gear, and all the fishing stores are closed. So this is one of the few ways that you can actually still get fishing gear right now. But if you guys want to check them out, click the link right at the top of the description, and when you buy whatever you're going to buy, if you decide to buy anything, use code LOJOFISH at checkout, and I think that will get you your first box as low as $5. So I mean, hey, after I show you guys what's in this box, you're gonna be like, wow, $5 for all that? That's a heck of a deal. All right, let's not do this super boring unboxing. Let's just kind of fly through these real quick. All right, so got a little Lunker Hunt prop frog right there. Nice little topwater lure, and if they're still eating topwater like they were the other day, that'll be a good lure to be throwing. Got a little Jinko fishing lipless crankbait right here. And that same day we were catching them on topwater, they were just smashing bait fish, chasing bait everywhere. That should get absolutely crushed. Those are good little lipless crankbaits. Falling in line with that same theme, Optimum Baits, paddle tail, Swimbait right there. I have no doubt that thing's gonna get munched. Like I said, big bait fish bite right now. Man, the hits just keep on coming. We've got a micro topwater popper. This is a little bit smaller than what I would normally throw by Baker Lures, but it's a topwater popper nonetheless, and they've been crushing topwater. I cannot emphasize that. If y'all haven't seen that first video, you should go back and watch it because the topwater bite was insane that day. We've got some Biospawn Vile Bugs plastics, a great little crawfish plastic right there, black and blue, which will work great in this dingy water. May put that on the back of a jig, may just Texas rig it, not really sure what I'm gonna do with that yet. And just for good measure, we've got some stickies hooks right here, some 4/0 offset straight shank worm hooks. We could use that to Texas rig those craws if we want to. And along with all those lures, you get stuff like this little magazine right here. It's got little games you can play and information about some of the lures. You've got a little card right here that actually tells you what's in there and how much everything retails for. A little Elvis fish sticker right there. They normally have stuff like that in these boxes. And a little 2019 catalog. Check it out. So this must have been like late 2019 box. That just shows you how old some of these boxes are that I have. Wow, that's pretty crazy. So for those of you who are unfamiliar with the Mystery Tackle Box Slam, basically the idea is to go out and catch a fish on each one of those lures in a certain amount of time. I'm not even gonna give myself a time limit, maybe like 2 hours, but I'm trying to catch a fish on every single lure. So let's see if we can do that. One last thing, if you guys are familiar with my Mystery Tackle Box videos, most of you are, you're gonna wanna watch this video extra closely all the way through, because at the end of it, or at some point during the middle of it, I normally tell you how to win your very own mystery tackle box. And in times like this, I may give away a couple mystery tackle boxes just to kind of lift some spirits of some people out there that maybe can't get fishing gear otherwise. So stay tuned very carefully so you can get yourself entered in that giveaway. All right, Logan, what you got going on over here, man? What's the juice? What's the play today? What you got rigged up?
Definitely the buzz bait.
The buzz bait, yeah. After last time, I think you, yeah, I see it right there. Boom. Is that like a little Hummer? Yep. Black Hummer right there. What else you got? A little Texas rig craw right there. You got jerk bait and a popper. A little is that the midnight or the, what's the name of that? Night Club. That's the name of the color. That's right. Heck yeah, man. He's got the old decked out John boat, if you guys remember. He's ready to catch some fish. I got the SS Minnow Johnson just looking all sexy over there. She's ready to go. Got to get her rigged up, and we're almost ready to do this. All right, folks, enough talking. Let's get this slam underway, see if we can do it, see if we can complete it, and I will catch you guys in about 42 seconds with my GoPro. Whoo boy, that's a pretty sight right there. You got all 5 lures rigged up, ready to go. Not really sure where we're gonna start on the lake or what lure we're gonna start with. I mean, it would be hard to talk me out of throwing the moving baits, specifically the topwater baits, this early in the morning, like the little froggy frog. With the kind of success that we had out here last time, it would almost be ridiculous to not throw it. Same goes with the popper, just anything topwater. Then maybe switch to the lipless crank and the Swimbait, which I just realized has a rusty hook. Like I said, it's been sitting in my garage or in my fishing man cave for a long time. So yeah, that's not great for that lure company, but hey, whatever. And then we got the vol crawl on the back of a little swim jig, a little grass hero. So I think we're good to go. Whee! I hope I got my boat plugs in. Pretty sure I do. Yeah, I'll find out really quickly if I don't. All right, so what do you think? Head back that way?
I think so.
All right, let's do it. Boy, it sure is calm out here. It's the only thing that I'm not a fan of this morning. You know, I love throwing topwater. In fact, you know what? We're gonna stop. I'm not gonna throw the frog yet. Let's throw the popper. This is a decent little topwater lure when it's calm, in my opinion. It's just a micro popper though, is the only thing I don't like about it. It's kind of hard to cast on casting gear. It's okay though, should get destroyed, I hope. Go ahead and try to get these topwater lures out of the way. Not like I think those are gonna be hard bites to get anyways. You just never know. You can't get too much confidence, you know? Just because we tore them up on topwater last time, oh God, there's fish chasing bait right over there, up on the bank. Jeez, I'm just talking about not getting too much confidence, and there's a bass just chasing fish behind that bush right there. I'm just waiting for that explosion that always scares me. Even when I'm ready for it, it's still just ah! You guys know what I'm talking about with topwater lures. Oh, he just got crushed, but he missed it. Oh, got him that time. Yes. He came back for it. Oh, that's a decent fish. God, these hooks on this thing are so small. Oh gosh, come on, stay on there, buddy. Let this mono just stretch nice and stretchy. We're gonna have to use a net just because I don't want to catch a hook to the face hole. No, no, no. Oh no, he swerved the net. Oh yes, we got him. Oh, he choked it anyways. Holy moly, he choked it. Oh God, it came right out. And he flew into the net. He spit the dang popper and then jumped back into the net. Holy moly. This is one of my new favorite fish right here. We're gonna name him Tyrone, because he's here to mess you up. All right, fish number 1. Beautiful little fishy. And yeah, lure number 1. Did I say fish number 1 or lure number 1? I don't even know where I am right now. Fish number 1 on lure number 1. And just like that, we have our first lure down in this challenge. Not too surprised by that. Super calm morning, super small topwater lure, unintimidating. See, now we're gonna move up to the slightly bigger, louder, you know, more intimidating lure. But I'm hoping what this will do is draw out maybe a bigger bite. Let's check out the action on this little prop frog. I haven't thrown these very much. Okay, so kind of looks like a whopper plopper. The back legs spin like the back of a whopper plopper does, but it's a soft plastic frog. So it's interesting. It looks pretty weedless, so I could get down and dirty with this thing. The weird part about it is it's got the double hooks, just like a normal topwater frog would, but it's got this little stinger hook back there, I guess in case they short strike it. So we'll see which hook they prefer. See, this one makes a ton more noise than the popper does. It's a moving bait, obviously, so I don't know. We need to find some aggressive fish. But right back in here is where those fish were chasing bait. Oh gosh, I'm in the tree. There we go. Oh, how did that not get killed? Oh, right there. I think there's a bed right there, actually. There we go. Oh, come on, fish. How did you not eat that? Oh, he just got hit. Short strike. Come on, buddy. Get back in there. There you go. Yep, right there. Come on. Now, like I said, short strikes. That stinger hook should have got him, but he may have just completely missed the frog. What is it with bass and just like missing frogs? Seems like as far as topwater lures go, they just miss frogs more than any other topwater. Oh my gosh! Oh, that was crazy. Behind that frickin', gotta get him in, he's barely hooked. Woo, on the stinger hook. That is crazy. Oh, the stinger hook barely got him. Look at that. See, that was crazy. Let me put reverse on so we don't run up on the spot. I cast it over that overhanging tree right there on accident. I meant to like cast right in front of it, but basically as soon as it hit the water, this little guy came out and smacked it. He was barely hooked by the stinger hook. Look what he did to my frog. Holy smokes. Little bloody tail. That's what I like to see. Wow, Mr. Frog is freaking destroyed. Oh my goodness. Yeah, but I had to like rip him through the tree. Ended up breaking the tree in half. Thank goodness for heavy braid. Oh man, it's gonna be hard to put these topwater lures down, but I know I have to, just for the simple fact of trying to complete this mystery tackle box slam. You know, I haven't completed too many of these slams before in my life. I think I've only done it a time or two. I'd really like to do it today. Woohoo, boy. Well, moving right along to the next moving bait, lipless crank. I really feel like this thing's gonna get eaten right away, but we're gonna have to change strategies just a tad. I don't want to throw this close to all this wood because the thing is gonna get snagged and then I'm gonna lose it. I've only got the one. So I'm gonna kind of cast it out in open water a little bit and just kind of see. I just saw Logan over there catching one back in that pocket. He's kind of in some open water. So I don't know, you know, this is kind of one of those lures. I mean, I want to throw it near grass. I want to throw it near wood, but there's just so much wood in here. I just feel like I'm going to get snagged. So gonna have to be careful proceeding with this bad boy, but it should work though. These fish are chasing bait extremely aggressively. This thing should get chomperinoed. Ooh, that felt like a hit. Might have been some wood, like I was just saying. Yeah, I bet you that was a piece of wood. It's already messing with me. There's some grass down there with the wood. That's good. That's a good sign, really good sign. If we had just a tad bit of wind, I really feel like that would help. I mean, this is dead calm, glass calm. Not really my favorite fishing condition. I think I'm gonna put the lipless crank down for a minute through this little paddle tail, kind of along the edge of this wood. Oh gosh, I forgot I don't have a lot of line on that reel. Whoa, easy there, killer. Almost casted this lure off and the line off, which would have been automatic disqualification. But those fish are in the wood, like there's no doubt. That's where they were last time, that's where they are today. They're shallow at least, maybe not necessarily in the wood, but they're very shallow. So we've got to get these baits near them, and the only way to do that is to throw them up in that wood. That lipless crank's just not going to work doing that, so I'm going to hold on to that and maybe whip it out if I see some fish schooling or hitting bait fish real hard. But for now, this little paddle tail is going to work really well. I can fish it on top of this wood and really close to it. I think that's going to be a better strategy moving forward for now, until I talk myself out of doing this, which will happen really soon, I'm sure. Oh, that's a tree. Gosh darn you. Gosh darn you, tree. Oh, this is gonna be the issue. I can already tell. This is gonna be the issue with these couple exposed hook moving baits, you know. This one and the lipless crank, it's gonna be a problem. That's exactly what we should do. Let's throw the old grass here a little bit with the vile craw trailer. Let's kind of throw that in this wood a little bit and kind of see where that goes. You got to feel like it's gonna get bit, because I can always swim it too if I need to. If they just really want something that's moving, by golly, I'll give them something that's moving. Ooh, that'd be a fish. Come on, buddy. On the jiggy jig. We needed you. I was starting to get a little worried. Look at that mouthful of jig right there. Okay. All right. That's a short, thick fish right there. Golly. No bite at all. I just saw my line running. I flipped this other tree while I'm sitting here. It's one of those spots, you know, just a couple trees out here isolated by themselves. Man, you know there's a fish or two down there. Okay, so 3 lures down, 2 to go, is that right? My 2 moving baits. And the hooks, technically, if you want to count the hooks as part of it. I mean, I don't know who counts that as part of the slam, but by golly, if we need to do that, we will. But I think we need to retreat out of this shallow wood cove and kind of move on with our plan of trying to get these exposed hook moving baits knocked out. And I don't know how I'm going to do that. I need to find some schooling fish, or fish that are like actively feeding on bait fish. Me and Logan saw some when we first pulled up. We saw some along the bank and some shallower water back on the other side of the lake. So I may need to hop on over there and try these lures. I don't really know. Logan said he saw a fair amount of fish chasing bait over here in this little kind of cove area. So we'll definitely throw the old lipless crank up in here a little bit. God, something just swirled right there in front of me. Surely that wasn't a bass wanting to eat a bait fish, right? That's a fish. Come on the lipless crank. Our strategy has worked. Now we just gotta land this joke. Oh, he's barely hooked. Gosh, get him in the boat. Okay, he rehooked himself on the entry. Okay, so our strategy worked. I wanted to come back out to the main lake, which we're in a pocket off the main lake. And a little pocket back here off the main lake, but some kind of open water. Another short, chunky fish. It's amazing how healthy the fish are in this lake. I guess maybe it's just this time of year too. Just barely tapped it too. Not even a big bite. Just doop, and started swimming away. We're in good shape, boys. We could certainly finish this thing, and if we do, then we could kind of switch from trying to do a mystery tackle box slam to maybe, like, you know, targeting like a big fish or two. Maybe throw that to those top waters some more. Let's put this one down. I don't know why I'm still throwing it. It's just kind of instinct for me when I catch a fish on a lure to not just put it down right away. So I'm gonna move a little bit closer to this bridge, throw that swim bait, and then continue on with my main lake moving bait mission. That was a fish. Now that was a bite because he got double tapped. He got old double slap faced. Come on, prove that I was right. Okay, that was a bite. I don't care. I know the difference. Well, most of the time I can tell the difference between a snag and a bite. That time he got hit like twice, clear as day. There he is. Yep, I knew it. I knew it right there. You guys thought I was crazy. I gotta land this fish, and this is the biggest one of the day for sure. Oh my goodness. Are you tired yet, buddy? Just keep on digging. Just keep on digging. There you go. Wear yourself out. Yes, sir. Choked it, man. Look at that. The bait's completely gone. Like, you can't even see it until you open his mouth. Look at that. Just freaking consumed it. He was barely hooked though. That rusty hook came right out. Nice. So not a huge fish, but definitely the biggest one of the day for sure. And I knew I had a fish. You guys thought I was crazy. Woo! So technically, well, not technically, I mean, I'm done with this slam. Like I've done it. It's over. But I feel like, you know, I haven't done enough today, you know, and plus the fish are biting. I'm out here already. We might as well, we might as well just try to catch some more, catch some big ones, you know. Well, the wind has picked up, which I am glad to see. And we got a little area right here with some wood in the water, down trees, logs, some other stuff. So I think I'm gonna top water it up, at least for a little bit longer, until these fish just tell me that I'm crazy. Oh my God. Oh, dude, that bite was crazy. No, he came off. Oh, he's got a big one too. Me and freaking Logan were just doubled up. Gosh darn, I can't believe I messed that fish. That's a 4-pounder. Is it big? Oh my God, he's got a freaking huge one too. We gotta get over there. We gotta get over there. Dude, land that fish, man. Forget about the hooks, just grab him. Oh man, that's a big one, dude. Get him, get him. Yes, yes. That's a monster, dude. Logan just stuck a freaking tank. Is that on the buzzbait?
Yeah.
Oh dude, we gotta get a weight on that girl. Oh wow, that's a 6er or a 7er right there. Holy moly. Jeez, dude. Did you just see the bite that I got right there? Me and you hooked up at the same time.
We just doubled up,
with dang top water. What the heck? Where's my scale? Oh my gosh, dude. That's a freaking tank. Let's get a weight on this dang girl. All right, scale's zeroed out. Here, you want to throw her on there real quick?
I have no idea how to do
okay,
that.
here, hold on. I'll hook her. Oh, 7 pounds. Hold on, she's about to... 714 is the highest that I saw it go. 713, 714.
Oh my
Holy smokes, what a freaking
tank.
On the buzzbait. How shallow was that fish,
Like
dude?
right here.
6 inches of freaking water in this wood right here. Holy crap, dude. We gotta get a picture, man, before you release that thing. Dude, pictures and video will just never do fish like that justice. I mean, I'm sitting right here in front of it and it's a freaking monster. But on video, it just never looks that big. Look, there she goes, eased off. Dude, good job, man. We're over here throwing topwater. Not quite the middle of the day. It's still kind of early morning. It's like 9:30, but this is not really a time where you would think to be throwing topwater. But we have figured out the last couple times we fished this lake that the fish are just fired up, eating bait fish, and they're shallow and they're just hitting topwater like crazy. That was a crazy sequence of events, man. Like me hooking the bite was so intense. As soon as this thing hit the water, it was like wake, bam, hooked it. She was running right at me, lost that fish, which was like a 4 or 5 pounder. Look over here to my left, and Logan's got a 713 on the line on a buzzbait, dude. Holy crap. All right, folks, that is it. I am calling it. Can no longer deal with the heartbreak from that little frog lure, or frog, toad, prop frog, I don't even know, lunker hunt thing, I don't know what it was. Cool little lure, cool little box. Mystery tackle box came through in the clutch again. Remember, if you guys want to get one, you can get your first box as low as $5, and there's like 40 bucks worth of gear in there. You know, you can look it up and see how much all those things cost, but it's a great deal. Use the code LOJOFISH at checkout to get that discount. But click the link right in the top of the description. Check out Mystery Tackle Box. If you're bored, you know, we're all kind of bored right now. If not, if you don't want to spend the money, I totally understand. And if you're in a financial situation where you shouldn't spend the money, then don't do that. Big shout out to Logan Anderson Fishing right there for taking me out to this juicy lake again. This is our second time out here, and we've just caught him every single time. But shout out to him. So that's close to your PB, right?
Yeah.
I mean, like, you caught a big one not too long ago. Well, you caught a big one last summer.
Yeah, last summer.
But we really don't know how big that one was because you didn't have a scale that day.
Yeah.
So in all honesty, the fish you caught today could be your official PB.
Yeah.
Now that we have a weight on it, 714, which is really close to an 8-pounder, by the way. So big shout out to him. Go check out his channel if you guys want to see some of his content. But the lures worked. We completed the slam, which I've only done a few times on this channel. I've actually been able to complete the slam. So give myself a little pat on the back right there, even though it was heartbreaking to get to that point where we could finish it. Never did use the hook, so that you may disqualify me for that. I don't know, but had a great time. Let me know if you guys want to see this kind of video again. I will certainly do it. If you guys skipped to the end for the giveaway, I'm sorry, but I already gave the giveaway information like halfway through the video at some point. So like I said, watch the video very carefully. You can get in on this giveaway. I am getting out of here, guys. On to the next outdoor adventure. Fist bump. I'm out.